Hey, what's going on, guys? Man, so Jeff Hardy, I think this happened, back in June 13th, man. He's out of jail now, but he has to schedule a court appearance. But, yeah, he was arrested for a DUI, and he was swerving on the Florida highways. I think he was coming from North Carolina. His bond was actually set for $3,500. Now, shouts out to Law and Crime Network. I actually seen the video. It was about 30 minutes, and they actually displayed a video of his encounter with the police. And the police officers, man, they pulled him over and everything because he was swerving. I seen that, and he finally, came to his senses and pulled over on the right lane. And the police, they came and they had their guns drawn out immediately. And I believe that he had like tinted windows. People in the comment section was stating that, which was true. And, they was just making sure that, hey, they couldn't see anything. And if he rolled his window down, hey, is he going to shoot me? But I thought that was a little more aggressive approach. But like I said, I'm not a law enforcement. I'm just going back from my opinion, my perspective from civilian side. But I will say this too, Jeff Hardy, man, when he did the, breathalyzer and he did the walking test and everything, and he was kind of out of it. And it's unfortunate too, because he was one of my favorite wrestlers. He still is. I remember watching him growing up. He used to do the Swanton Bomb. He used to do all these crazy stunts. I mean, he did very well on SmackDown, Raw. I mean, they were tag team champions or Matt Hardy over the years. I mean, this dude, he really lived up to my childhood. I love playing with him on the video games, the SmackDown versus Raw. I mean, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. You will name it. Like, that was one of my favorite video games of all time. SmackDown versus Raw 2008. 2009. Then when it got to 2K, I kind of stopped playing it. I haven't really been watching wrestling, but I have remember, his talent and how successful he was, man. And, he's 44 years old. I guess he was wrestling on AEW. He's been suspended because of this now. His blood alcohol content was like 0.291. I think definitely exceeded the limit of 0.08. And, they actually, your blood alcohol content, the calculator, it actually can go by your weight. But typically, every drink or, that you, let's say, especially beer or alcohol that you consume, it goes out about 0.2. So it goes by your weight too. Like me, I'm like $150, right? So if I can drink, I can get to 0.08 probably within 2 or 3 beers, I'll say. Someone that's like way over 200 something pounds and they're like 6'2", 6'3", it might take maybe 4 or 5 beers for them to get to 0.08. But as you can see that he was very, he wasn't he was pretty much impaired to operate a vehicle. Now, I want to go back into a little bit of background on Jeff Hardy. This is not his first time encountering with the police. Actually, back in 2011, he was arrested for drug trafficking, which he served 10 days in jail. In 2019, 8 years later, he was arrested on 2 separate occasions, once in July for public intoxication and then again in October for driving while impaired. The 2019 arrests add severity to Jeff Hardy's current DUI charge, which was mentioned in Monday's Florida Highway Patrol arrest report. So, like I said, he's not in custody anymore. I knew he's going to get out on bond. I'm pretty sure, he had the money to get out, talk to a bondsman. But he has a court appearance, I believe, next month, man. So, like I said, man, he actually won in his videos too. I think it's his day before he ended up driving. He was arrested. He ended up, he was singing a song, and one of the lyrics, he said, "Whiskey is my best friend, and also to my enemy, my worst enemy." And he was drinking, and he took a shot. And he began to sing, man. It's like he was like at some type of hall. So, I mean, obviously, I don't know too much about Jeff Hardy as far as his personal life. I just know what he do in the ring. But yeah, man, he needs some help, as far as like this, man, because he could have easily hurt someone. He could have hurt himself. He could have killed someone. Like, it could have been, vehicular homicide, all kinds of stuff going on, man. So, he's fortunate enough that, somebody called, of course, the police was noticing about that in the patrol, and they ended up arresting him. But, man, you got to get some help, man. You might need to go to AA, get some counseling. I mean, because, drinking is a bad habit. And I think, too, over the years, he's been traveling and wrestling all over the years. And, it's a lot of stress on your body. And he probably like, hey, this is like a good getaway for me, man. So, like I said, I just pray for his safety, man. And he make better decisions. He's married. He got, like, about a few kids. So, man, I just wish the best for him. But that's all I really have to say. You guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, share this video. It's your boy, Link Jr. here, man. I love you guys. I'm out. Deuces.